What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Sydney Roosters Diehards. Hainsey here, and we are back for your team list. Predicted lineup for round 12 as the Sydney Roosters return the action after the bye to take on the Melbourne Storm this Saturday night at Amy Park in Melbourne, kicking off at 7:35 p.m. local time. Now, obviously, it is Origin 1 on Wednesday, so basically, I am still predicting that all 6 Origin players will back up. They'll be named tomorrow, but it just all depends on how they back up from Origin 1. So, I mean, obviously, at this stage, they'll be named and anticipating that they will back up for the Roosters on Saturday after the Origin 1 on Wednesday. But it just all depends on how they get through the game and all that. So, we'll have a more indication on what's likely the side's going to look like come Wednesday night, Thursday morning when they get assessed after the Origin 1. So, but for the meantime, it is business as usual for the 6 Roosters players named for Origin 1. They probably will be named on Tuesday, but we'll know more come Wednesday night. So if you guys aren't aware of our team list predicted lineups, every Monday I'll predict our predicted lineup for what is most likely going to be named by Coach Trent Robinson on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Just a bit of housekeeping. I have no insight of what the site actually looks like. I have no intel or anything like that. It's off my own bat here. So let me know if you agree or disagree with my list down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are new here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, give us a follow on the Instagram for your latest Roosters updates, news, and opinions. Right, folks, let's get straight into it. Starting off with our captain, James Tedesco, will be named at fullback for one of the 6 Origin players that is expected to be named. It just all depends on how they back up from Origin 1. So I am going to be naming James Tedesco at fullback. He'll be anticipated to play. It just, like I said, all depends on Wednesday night after Origin. Now, the left wing position, obviously, Daniel Tupou is coming back from a calf strain that suffered at Magic Round. I don't think Daniel Tupou is going to be back in time for this week. I think, obviously, be too much of a short turnaround for him to return from a calf strain. So I'm going to leave Daniel Tupou out of the side this week. So who coming in? Again, this is just what I believe. Going off the injury report last week, Billy Smith has returned to team training. So it's been about a week or two since that. So I am going to be naming Billy Smith on the left wing. I just think with no Daniel Tupou, I just don't think we'll be naming Junior Ponga after his poor performance at Magic Round. So Billy Smith returning, having him back there at left wing. At left centre will also remain Hugo Savala. If Daniel Tupou is available, it'll probably be Billy Smith if he's fit and available at left centre, and then Tupou back on the left wing. But for now, Billy Smith on the left wing, Hugo Savala at left centre. He's just been playing well there. You know, if Billy Smith is unavailable, I could see a world where we go Hugo Savala on the wing and maybe a Tommy Talau coming back from injury at left centre. Who knows? That could be another option there. But I think most likely it's going to be either Billy Smith on the left wing with Hugo Savala. Right centre in jersey number 4, it is going to be Rob Toya, like I said, or depending on Origin availability. If he gets through the game, he'll be named and he'll be playing for the Roosters. But I'm still expecting him to be named on Tuesday. Like I said, it just depends on his availability after Origin. Right wing now, obviously, Mark Nwanganitawase is closer to a return. I think he'll just miss out next week. He is expected to come back round 15, but I reckon he's progressing well, so I reckon he might be named next week. But for the meantime, just misses out this week, so Cody Ramsey will remain at right wing. The halves are remaining in jersey number 6, Daly Cherry Evans, and in jersey number 7, Sam Walker. Now, like I said, another one who is affected by Origin playing on Wednesday for Queensland. It just all depends on how he gets through the game. If he gets through unscathed, like I said, he'll be named again on Tuesday, and his availability will come down to how he backs up from Origin 1. I believe the way they do it is obviously Origin's on Wednesday. Thursday will be a day off for everyone involved for the club and for the 6 Origin players to return back to clubland. Friday, captain's run before they fly down to Melbourne. So we'll know then come Friday if they'll be in the side ready to go. Into the front row, Nafahu White in jersey number 8. Speaks for itself there. And jersey number 10, another one affected by Origin, Lindsay Collins. He's named for Queensland, and he'll be named for the Roosters in jersey number 10. Like I said, all depends on his availability after Origin. Jersey number 9, another one. That'll be, of course, Reece Robson. Obviously, he's named for the Blues. Just depends how his availability, but he'll be named as well in jersey number 9. The back rowers, Angus Crichton in jersey number 11. Not affected by Origin this year, but he'll be lined up in jersey number 11 and in jersey number 12, Siwa Wong in the back row. And at lock, running out the starting 13 side, Victor Radley in jersey 13. Like I said, another one affected by Origin. He'll be named for the Roosters, of course, and just all depends on injury or suspension. If he gets through the game unscathed, he'll be again lining up for the Roosters for Saturday night. The bench, Connor Watson remains in jersey number 14. Jersey number 15 will also be Spencer Leniu. Jersey 16, Nat Butcher. And in jersey 17, going to be Celeste Fiketti. Now, the two other bench players, I think Benai Uelu in jersey number 18 will also be there. And Junior Tupou will be in jersey number 19 as well. They're rounding out the 19-man bench, the side. And the two other reserve players, I think it'll be Egan Butcher in jersey 20 to cover either center or the back row positions and maybe in middle forward. Reece Foley in jersey number 21 and in jersey 22. I think it'll be Tommy Talau returning to the side in jersey number 22. So that will round out the 22-man squad for the Roosters going into our clash against the Melbourne Storm. Reading out for you one more time. James Tedesco, fullback. Billy Smith at on the left wing with Cody Ramsey on the right. The centers of Hugo Savala and Rob Toya. The halves of Daly Cherry Evans and Sam Walker. The front rowers of the Fahu White and Lindsay Collins with Reece Robson and Hooker. The back rowers of Angus Crichton and Siwa Wong with Victor Radley in jersey number 13. The bench of Connor Watson, Spencer Leniu, Celeste Fiketti, Nat Butcher, then Celeste Fiketti in 17, and the other two bench spots of Benai Uelu and Junior Tupou, and the three other bench players of Egan Butcher, Reece Foley, and Tommy Talau, rounding out the 22-man squad. Of course, the coach is Trent Robertson. Right, folks, well, that can conclude today's team list predicted lineup. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Tune in at 5:30 tonight for your team list reaction as we go through the side and that gets announced. It'll be very interesting who is going to be lining up at left wing for the Roosters. I think everything else should be pretty straightforward and simple going forward. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Until then, goodbye for now. Bye up the Roosters.